So Cats.
Worst movie, probably the worst movie I've seen in a long time.
Yeah. Give you a little backstory. Last episode, we talked about how Star Wars was the worst movie in theaters right now.
This was
I take that back. It is not. Sometimes a movie is so bad that it becomes good. Mm-hmm. This was not the case.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like opera or musicals. And I guess the only thing I have to compare this to, which I do like, is Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom of the Opera. Like Gerald Butler, Phantom of the Opera. Have you seen that one?
Yes.
Yeah, no, it was good.
It was good through that.
I actually really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah. This is like...
Yeah. Walk me through the experience of watching that movie.
I would describe it as this homoerotic, furry fetish, tale of cats who are down on their luck, having a second chance at a better life. That's how I would describe that movie.
That's right. And they do like a battle, a sing battle musical to see who's the most worthy cat to get the second chance.
Yes. Yeah.
So you went in.
Mm-hmm. No context. So I've never no context. I think the movie would have been a little bit better if it was like a Walt Disney movie from the perspective of actual just animated cats.
Yeah.
Opposed to this like
it was weird
abomination of whatever that is.
Like I'll be honest with you, I was scared. I showed my kids the trailer and they were terrified. There's something about the animation that is like it's
horrible,
weird.
But it's weird. It looks
but
like
it's
an
creepy weird. So the movie is about a group of Jellicle? I was so confused about this. Jellicle cats who compete against each other in a dance number to see who's going to get the chance to go to cat heaven.
Yeah.
Now it's directed by Tom Hooper, and on IMDb it's got a score out of 10 of 2.8. It's going to lose $70 million. $70 million is going to lose on this movie. Yeah. When you're sitting in the theater, what were you thinking? Who was in the theater with you?
Okay, so I had an interesting altercation actually at the theater. So there was barely anybody in it.
Yeah.
And I like to sit near the back of the theater. And so that's where everybody happened to be sitting. So I would say there was a bunch of drama students.
Okay.
And then there was this group of elderly women that this was apparently like their most important thing in the world. And I was on my phone. And they got really upset about that and made like a big altercation.
Oh my God.
They're like, can you get off your phone? We're trying to enjoy the movie.
That's amazing.
And I was like, wow, like, I'm sorry.
Amazing.
It was an embarrassing moment. The 10 people in the theater, including myself and that number, was all looking at me, but I was like, okay. And I turned it off. But that movie really...
to have seen you could just get shamed out.
I was ruining their evening, and that was probably waiting years for that movie.
That's amazing. So when I went to the theater, I asked to go see Cats, and the guy that was there, he's like, are you sure? I've never had someone say that to me when I've asked for a ticket. Like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. It's just, kind of, I said something, so now I need to see if this is as bad as I said. He's like, well, good luck. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I went in there's 3 guys just by themselves. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. Yeah. I'm one of the 3 guys. So, and then when the movie started and I saw the first animation, like those cats are so weird. Like it's the eyes, like, and they just stare at you. Yeah. And I'm just like, oh man, like I'm getting really creeped out right now. So it's very sexual cats.
Yeah, very. Yeah.
So if you're into that,
no, that's why it was. I said a furry fetish.
Furry fetish, and you said, yeah, that's a real thing, a furry thing.
Mm-hmm. That's you can Google that on your own.
What are the top 10 things that you liked about this movie?
Okay, I actually legitimately don't have 10, but I'm going to try. Okay. I'm going to try to do. Okay. So
I'm excited.
I will say, so starting from the beginning of the movie, the one building that looked, I think it was actually called the Egyptian.
Yeah.
The alleyway set, which was like a big part of the movie.
Yeah.
I thought that looked cool. The neon lights in the alleyway.
Yeah.
So the contrast of those were interesting.
My top 10 list, I couldn't get there. But some of the things I liked was sometimes in the movie they would stop singing. So, and I like when they stop singing. Yeah, that's a positive. The movie looked like it was lit by the same people who lit John Wick, which reminded me of how much I like John Wick.
That was a positive.
And not this movie.
That's good.
Idris Elba is the voice of the Black Cat.
He's a cool actor.
He's a cool actor.
So that's a positive.
Not in this, but
yes. Okay. So on that point, but quickly on that point, here's the thing. Why Did he have magical powers?
I didn't get the magical
There's
powers.
no world building that was just like
He just could.
he has magical powers that can teleport people. Why him and
So
only him?
weird how it was built. Like, actually, so now that we did our top 10 list, these are the crimes of the movie. First of all, these cats are sexually confused.
Yes.
Like, there is something sexually going on. And it's so disturbing. Like, I felt like I was trapped in a room with somebody who had like a foot fetish. I had to watch them live out their foot fetish. Like, it was very alarming. And then the other thing is why are these cats wearing fur? Did you catch that?
Yeah.
Like, what's up with that? It's like me walking
She
around in
zipped
human. Yeah, they're unzipping these jackets
into
of
another
fur,
fur with like jewels on it.
and then the one was like wearing like a bikini. I was like,
Yeah.
what is going on? Sometimes they had hands, and sometimes they had paws.
Yes.
I found that really alarming. Like sometimes there was a human hand there, and then it was replaced with a paw. I'm like, did
So
they not
bad.
finish the CGI?
Yeah.
So this is probably one of the biggest star-studded casts
Yeah, it's
of all
insane.
time.
It even had Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Now that scene where she's drugging people was weird.
It was what's it called? Catnip.
Yeah,
Catnip.
but like
and then they're all
everyone's
getting
like
weird. It was like I
yeah.
thought an orgy was gonna break out.
The whole time you think there's going to be an orgy.
That's what it.
You think
gave
there's going
me
to
that
be
vibes.
Yeah,
And then the ending was atrocious.
I didn't make it. I gave up. I couldn't. After the catnip scene, I'm like, this is getting way too weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would love to hear what people think of Cats. You guys got to tell me if it's your favorite movie of all time or if you agree with us. So,
Right. Yeah.